So, starting this video off real fast, I got upper hats for my BC racing coils from Low Life Projects. Now, let me get light on this. This will help a lot. I've talked about this before, and if you look up there, so obviously you got the top hat right there, but if you look behind the coil, there's like a ton of space back there. So, also, it's at an angle. So, if you were to look at it correctly, this is bigger than the very back. So, I'm hoping that when all this is correctly put in, I could probably net about 6 degrees of camber. Now, I got this as a reference to show what it looks like maxed, but I got the second one when it's at 0 degrees of camber. So I'll be showing that. I'm gonna go and see if I can fit an 18 by 9.5 plus 15 on stock fenders. Although, of course, it's not stock right now, but I can tell by the way they fit into the rim. All right, here's a video of what I was talking about. So, as you can see, it's at a big slant. All right, quick little bit of an update. I am officially on washers. So, as you can see, I mean, that's the way the spring is sitting. I don't need washers if I were to run the spring, but one small problem arose. And this is why I was trying to figure it out. Now, I'm not sure how I'm going to run it. I may run it like that, but if I were to go ahead and show you the bottom, there's no real proper cushioning or whatever you would say. So the spring would go directly into that. I don't want it doing that. And I know you're able to run washers with the ring design. But you're able to run washers when there's a ring. Well, I mean, you're able to run washers pretty much universally, but since I don't want my 50K smashing into this 24/7, I'm just gonna switch over to washers. Also, let me go and remove this real fast. These things are hella snug. Now, I ended up getting... Focus. That's what I got. 3/4 something. They fit immaculately. I think that's English, but yep, I am officially on washers. I think I said I switched over to washers due to that. So, next up, I'm just going to be installing it. Figured I would at least say what I'm doing. So, yep. Time to install it. Alright, so I can tell you already that I'm going to be maxing these out because, yeah, these things have a lot of adjustment. It can move quite a lot at the very top here, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I can already see that. It won't be enough camber to fully max that out. Alright, so update. This is without spacers. I got the top hat installed. I don't think I showed. Hold on. So, if I go ahead and go up here, as you can see, that's what I had to do. All of that obviously claimed something. Maybe one day I'll sand it down, but till then should be somewhat fine. But yep, that is where it is now. And that's the current fitment, but this is the fitment without proper or with tons of shitty rolling. At some point, I will get this fixed at some point, but I was wanting to get the fitment correctly dialed. But Yeah, I mean it's not too bad in a fitment standpoint, but next up I'm gonna go ahead and put on one of my old camber bolts. See how far that'll take me. So then this is with a camber bolt. Damn. That is crazy. Alright, so as you can see, well, not right. Yeah, there we go. I got the spacer on, and I still don't got the sway bar connected up yet for obvious reasons, but currently got the, well, I mean, I showed it in the other clip. Sorry, I'm trying to reach back there. I'm gonna just stop. Basically, I got the uppers that, or the lowers that are not those. And yeah, I think it's coming in at about -10. That is crazy. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna go ahead and buy another set of washers and get them installed on the other side. It takes about 21 at this angle to get it fully lowered, or not fully lowered, but never mind. I'm gonna stop trying to speak smart, but all right. So obviously gonna have to fix up old fender, but that is crazy. Because this used to be right on that lip. That makes me wonder. Hold on. Huh. That is so much clearance. That's crazy. I could literally have this thing on the ground. So, yeah, so if you were wondering or not wondering, who am I kidding? So the Low Life Projects camber points, when combined with the previous 6 degrees I got from that, it'll give you around -9, -10 degrees of camber, and it'll also push it all the way back, so you'll have way more room to spare. So yeah, that is nice. Obviously the fender isn't nice, but I like that. I'm probably gonna take off, well, once I get that back on, I'm probably gonna the sway bar link back on. I'm gonna go ahead and put a piece of tape up there just to keep stuff from entering into the cab. But yeah, that's nice. Oh crap, that's nice. All right. Tomorrow I'm gonna get the other side finished up, but till then. All right. So I want to explain this real quick. So for this camber plate, the Low Life Project's camber plate, I the this is the hardware that you get. You get the bottom and the top mount thing. So I had the top mount there. That's your new locking nut. This is the one for the fronts. I ended up getting this out real quick, and yeah, so that's the top of the camber plate for the front. And yeah, top lock nut. So if you're gonna be running the rear plates, you would use this nut, or this locking nut, and instead of using this hardware. Did I explain this? No. All right. So earlier in the video, I was showing that I was using washers because I couldn't figure it out. The reason I couldn't figure it out is because, well, it wouldn't be from this. It would be from this. Go and remove that. The spring mounts to here, right? So that cannot be removed. So I didn't know what to do. So I ended up removing this to figure it out. And at first I thought, you put this on top of that. No. This goes into that. So if you want to run springs instead of washers on the rear coils with the Low Life Projects plate or camber plate, you'll have to buy 2 of these plates from I use BC Racing Coils. Alright, so I got the other camber plate in on this side. Damn, there's a lot of flies, but heavy tuck now. Well, not heavy. Who am I kidding? It's a pretty light tuck, considering that people from Japan get their get their fenders like lug nut height. So it's a tuck, but yeah, honestly, not quite sure how some people are able to get it frame low. Although I am trying to do it on 18 by 9.5s. If I switched over to a 17, that would be a whole inch of drop. So guess I only got myself to blame for that. What am I trying to say? The clip before, assuming that's how I edited the video, I was showing that basically instead of running the top mount with that with the hardware that it came with, you run the spring mounts for the top. What I'm trying to get to is that I bought some of those top spring mounts for the front, and I'm gonna be installing them on the rear, so I can have an option whether I run washers or springs. So it costs about $141. So yeah, if you're trying to run springs, it'll cost extra. 9 degrees of camber with just some basic stuff. That's pretty nice. I made the video on the front ball joint extensions. I'll get them in soon. I really wanted to get the rear plates in